Recently, I got a copy of Real Myst Masterpiece Edition from Limited Run Games because it's physical. I love physical. This is a game I originally played in the 90s because, let's face it, I'm old people now. And when I finally beat the game, I realized, wait, I did all of this just to find a piece of paper, look up a pattern in the certain page of a book, just to give this piece of paper to a person who is, for all intents and purposes, the final boss? Now, this ignores a lot of important things about Myst as a game, but just mechanically speaking, I spent all this time finding a key, and now that I know where to find that key, I can crack open any version of the game and just skip right to the end? Well, that's it. I'm never playing this game again. Okay, so clearly I'm playing this game again. It kind of helps that after 27 years, I forgot what that key was. And I guess I could look it up online, but that would defeat the point of buying this game I swore I would never play again. So, Real Myst Masterpiece Edition for the Nintendo Switch by Limited Run Games is the physical copy of the digital-only 2020 Nintendo Switch port of the remastered 2014 version of the original November 2000 real-time 3D rendered reimagining the classic PC port of the original Macintosh game released in 1993. So future. Very retro. Okay, enough of that. Let's begin our stem-to-stern complete playthrough of Myst. And it'll take less than 5 minutes. Maybe less than 3. And we can talk about it afterward. I kind of feel like we're both gonna want a hug. Ready? First, we need to find these switches on the island and flip them up. There are 8 of them in total, which is information I just gave you for free for a puzzle you normally have to solve during the course of playing this game. You're welcome. The last switch is across the water on its own little clock island, which would normally prevent you from doing what I'm about to do before you're ready. However, I know that I need to set the clock to 2:40, which will get me there safely, quickly, and very much out of sequence. So we have to go back to the first switch, and grab this page like so. Switch. Get it? Nice work, Nintendo. Then we head over to this building, the library, go into the fireplace, and input the correct pattern, which I'll understand if you want to look away. I'll give you a signal to come back. Okay, it's safe to look. You'll see these 2 red and blue pages, which you shouldn't touch, but there's this interesting book.
Who the devil are you?
Okay, yada yada yada, let's do this. And here we are.
Give it to me.
And here you go.
You've done the right thing.
That's it. We're done. Okay, so he's going to talk for a bit and I'm going to talk over him, because if you have absolutely no context for the game or what it's about, nothing he says is going to make any sense anyway. So what's wild is this trick works with every version of Myst released so far. I bought the similarly named Masterpiece Edition of the original Myst on Good Old Games, and sure enough, yep, just like I remember. I happened upon this 3DS version released in 2012, which I totally forgot I bought. Does it work here too? You betcha. And, of course, Real Myst. And now, Cyan just announced another remake, and it looks so good. This time, though, there's going to be some optional randomization, so maybe the time on the clock or the pattern from the pattern book will be different. Time will tell with this one. But, as of today, every Myst game works this way. Alright, so listen, you can take this shortcut if you want, but I've learned in the intervening 3 decades, as cliche as this sounds, it really is the journey and not the destination. Who was that guy? What are the red and blue pages about? How can touching a book transport me to another world? Are there other endings? What else did I miss? The satisfaction of this moment was completely robbed. Playing this game again reminded me just how satisfying that experience was. If you're interested in finding out more, but aren't sure you want to play a game from the before time, check out our Dojo meal where I opened up this case and played through the first bit of Real Myst. And, okay, I know that some of you are pissed right now because it's another video that could have been over in just a few minutes and he's just talking more and blah blah blah. Okay, I hear you. Which is why I provided this entire uncut sequence in a separate video if that's what you're really after. But I ask you to pause and think for a moment about the deep irony of that. At any rate, thank you for training at the Famicom Dojo. If this video and its 2 supplementals don't scratch your Myst itch, we should have by now released an episode of the Famicom Dojo video game podcast where Vink and I talk about our recent experiences with Myst and its sequel Riven. If you like my shirt, you should totally check out Game Dave on YouTube and get digitally distracted with games of all kinds. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Famicom Dojo for more infuriatingly expositive horse apples like this one, if that's your jam. We have more great videos coming in our future retro fall season, and I would hate for you to miss out. Thank you to our Patreon supporters who should be gracing the screen at this very moment. If you're interested in supporting this video series and podcast, then head over to patreon.com/FamicomDojo and pledge your complete and utter loyalty today. Even $1 is better than an ad. Alright, now where did I leave that case?
ファミコン道場次回
Found it!
Famicom Dojo.